Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today it's something a little bit different, as you can probably gather. I started a stream on TikTok the other day, a Burton Albion Road to Glory on FC25, and some of you guys asked me to upload it to the channel, so here we go. Now, of course, I understand some of you guys that do subscribe to the channel are probably not going to be interested in PlayStation games, things like that. I'm a big gamer as well as a big football fan. So I thought, you know what, I will post a few clips for you guys on here. So yeah, Burton Albion, Road to Glory, can I get the Brewers from League One all the way up to the Champions League final and try and win the competition, as well as the Premier League along the way. Now I started it on TikTok live the other day, so I'm already 3 games into the season, a Carabao Cup and 2 league games, which I'll show you a bit of shortly. But my mission is simple. I want to build a team around a core of youth academy players, as well as making other signings and a bit of wheeling dealing here and there. A bit like what the Nordic group are wanting to do, the owners of the club. So I thought, you know what? Let's give it a go, stream it live and see how that goes. But obviously here we are on YouTube as well. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how many seasons it's going to take. I probably will skip some games here and there just to speed it up. But yeah, here we go. If you do like this kind of content, drop us a like, subscribe, and let us know if you're enjoying it or not. In fact, if you don't enjoy it, please just ignore it. Cheers. Starting off, one key little thing I noticed when I was hiring coaches to help with the training. Look at this guy's name, Hugh Brewer. It was just meant to be, wasn't it? So the next thing really was getting some youth academy coaches in there. Now we had to upgrade them all, so we've got some decent coaches. First one I sent to England, looking for a centre back. The second one we sent to France, looking for a decent striker. And someone in the chat said, let's have a bit of a pick for the last one, which country I send them to. And because Burton are owned by NFG, it made sense to go to the Nordics, and out of the vote, we're sending a guy to Denmark to look for a midfielder. So a couple of free agents came in before pre-season. We've got Amati on a free transfer and Dragomir as well. First game of pre-season was Crew Alexandra. We go 1-0 down. I don't know what I was doing at the back here. Ball comes back into the box. He just looping header into the far corner. 1-0 to Crew. When got back into it, Dragomir getting a goal in pre-season. Cracking start for the new signing, really. And a big player who could have a good impact for us in this first season, on loan Fabio Tavares made it 2-1. And then the main man, we've all loved him this season, or last season at Burton, Romain Burrell made it 3-1. And that was the game over. So yeah, 3-1 result, first pre-season game. I thought I was quite happy with that. I was then given a player to sign before the next pre-season games, Jason Daddy Svantorsen from Grimsby. He's a right back, but he got decent pace, and I thought at this level could be a good shout. So that guy on TikTok, Grimsby fan, shout out for that one. As you can see, the next 2 pre-season games, 4-1 defeat to Swindon, terrible. And then a 3-1 defeat to Accrington Stanley. We had a youth report come back, the first one. So from Denmark, we made 2 signings to the youth academy. We signed a couple more of the English lads, and then we signed 2 French lads to add the academy up top. So then it was time, first game of the season, we played Blackpool at home. There's the lineup. As you can see, it's 4-1-4-1. Svantorsen on the left wing. You know, Amati starts as well, and Dragomir in the middle of the park. So yeah, first game of the season. Let's see how this goes. Obviously, I shortened it really down for you. You got a bit of shot of kick off here. And then from this corner, look at this break, and this is our new, well, right back slash the winger Svantorsen. Look at this run and finish. Beautiful. Absolutely great counter attack. And actually, that was the only thing to note that really happened in that game. I didn't have many more chances. Blackpool didn't have many chances either. And we end up winning 1-0. So start the season, win 3 points, 1-0. What a great start. Next up, we had Accrington Stanley in the Carabao Cup first round. Now for this one, I've got to rotate. So literally all the fringe players came into the squad for this one, for the game against Accrington, and here we go. Now disappointingly in this one, we go 1-0 down, which was frustrating, but with sort of B, C team, I was like, I kind of expected it. So yeah, disappointing start. We did, however, late on in the second half with James Jones score a banger, made it 1-1. But when we scored this, I thought, oh yeah, back in the game, could have gone to win this now. And then I get reminded, it doesn't go to extra time, it goes to penalties. I can't do penalty shootouts. I am so bad at them, but I'll let this play out for you. As you can see, I was getting absolutely nowhere near these. I will get more sound in the videos for going forward, guys. I just not turned off commentary or music in the settings. So what I don't want is to get a copyright strike from YouTube on these. So this initial video will be like this for you, I'm afraid. Charlie Webster steps up to make it 5-4 on penalties, and boom, goal. It's all down to Harry Eystead. Can he be the hero and put us through to round 2? Let's have a look. Wow, what a stop. Harry Eystead. The Brewers are through to round 2. Not that it's in the objectives or anything like that, but it's always nice to win a game of football. Move on to the next game, back to our first team, and this time we are playing Lincoln. You can see there Bodvarsson starts up top in this one. Lincoln away, no Charlie Webster theatrics in this one, unfortunately. Now, as you see on my short that all loaded and on TikTok, their player here, he makes terrible challenge. Their player Diriqua straight into the butt for a terrible challenge. And then straight from kickoff, I'm moving forward. I'm going to play a 1-2, and he comes flying in again. Absolutely clatters into the player. And the ref's got no choice. It's got to be a red card, much deserved. The AI completely lost its head there. As you can see, then after that, second half, Tavares cuts in from the right, plays it to the back post, and Dragomir is there to slot it home. And we go 1-0 up with 10 men, and I thought, you know what, we're going to cruise this now. Can't really see Lincoln having much down to 10 men, and I should be able to see it out and get the 1-0 win. But this is FC 25, and we all know what happens. Of course, they go and concede a late equaliser, and we draw the game 1-1. So yeah, disappointing result in that one, but you know what? From the first 3 competitive games of the season, 3 points, a draw on the road at Lincoln, and through to round 2 of the Carabao Cup. I don't think that's too bad. If there's any players you think I should be looking at, drop them in the comments. I haven't got much money left, to be fair, so I've invested it all in the youth staff. If you'd like to see more of these kind of videos, I'll sort it out properly for YouTube. Just let me know. Thanks for watching.